Hey guys, this is Mr. Creeps, and today I will be showcasing on how to download and create, I'm going to be showing you how to download a mod creator so you guys can create your own mods. It's called M Creator, plus also I'll be showing you how to use it in one video. So let's get right to it. So what you want to do is you just want to go to your browser. Actually, I'm going to use Microsoft Edge. Let's go over here. Oh, wait. Let's go to Google. See. Oh, whoops! I typed in Google. Well, let's go to Google. My bad. There we go. It's right here. So now what you have to do is you have to search up for MC Creator. MC Creator 1.12.2, because that's the version that because this is actually how you create your own mods. It's with M Creator or MC Creator. So what you want to do is you want to go to the download, and here's an older version, but there's a newer version, 1.9.6. So let's go to downloads, and then now we go to download over here. And here we go. And my computer is 64-bit, so I'm going to be going to the EXE. If your computer is 32-bit, then you can use that one. But since my computer is 64-bit on here, or at least was classified as 64-bit, I would go for the EXE installer just because I don't know how the zip archive works. I've been using the EXE installer. Well, let's just click on that right there. And even though I already have it on there, all you have to do is just press. All you have to do is press run, and then it will go to the thing. But I already have it downloaded, and I'm going to be showing you that because I already have it right here. So let's go to MC Creator, and you'll be greeted by this screen, and then it will ask for a Pylo account. You can just close that out, and now you can create your own mods. So how you do this is you have to go to a new workspace, and this is an absolutely like, you don't have to really code anything if you want to make a simple mod. So I'm going to be showing you a quick copper mod, which is going to add some copper. So let's do that. Oh wait, hold on. That's not weird. Okay, but also you have to find one that is empty. So yeah. So actually, since we already have a copper mod thing, let's call it Copper Mod 2.0. I don't know. Let's just call it that. Create a new workspace. And there we go. So you always have to name your workspace something different. And then it'll be greeted by the screen. All you have to do is you can just look at this. But I'm not going to be showing you that. Let's close that out. And so now it says you can start working on your mod. I'll be showing you how all of this works. So let's just full screen this. And so now we can add our first mod element. So the first thing, this might seem like a lot of crazy stuff, but don't worry, the only really main things that are pretty important is this button right here, and also some of these over here. These ones aren't really that important unless you're going to get really involved in your mod. But how you create something very simple is you just go to this tab right here, and how to go to that is just this plus arrow, plus right there, and then you want to go all the way down to item. So what I'm going to be doing right now is going to be adding copper, or a copper ingot, and this is going to be kind of like iron. Let's go to iron, item texture, and now it'll say you need to make one. They aren't that hard to make, but if you want a pre-made texture, you can just go to import. And then I'll bring you to folders, and then you'll get a PNG file. But I don't have any, so let's create a texture from a template. So what it'll do is you can randomize it like that, or what you could do is you could also go over here. And here's where I get most of my textures. There's three things that look sort of like an ingot: the brick, the ingot bright, and the ingot dark. For this example, I'm going to be using the dark ingot. So now to change the color of this, you also want to select the same dark ingot, and then also you can and also you can get rid of this one. You don't have that. And now you can also change the color of this. Just go into here, or you can type in there. Actually, I think you may be able to. No, I don't think you can. You can't type in there, but then what you can do is you can press this, lock, saturation, and brightness. And what this is for is just to change how it looks for the saturation and brightness. I personally like it with saturation and brightness, unless it's this last row, then I turn it off. Like if you see here, if I select black, it's still white, but if you turn it off, then it is blacker-ish. Also, what you can do is you can rotate it, but that won't be really useful for this because we want to have an ingot texture. Let's make a copper one, so let's try to find a nice brown, like that. And then lock saturation like that, or we can even make it maybe a little bit darker like that one. There we go. Yeah, I like that for my copper ingot. So what you have to do is you have to go to save this texture and then save it as an item. So now you want to bring out your keyboard, and I have a clicky keyboard, so you can hear it a little bit. So we're going to be calling this copper texture. Plus also, they have to be different names. You can't call it copper again because then it will overwrite it, and that would be bad. Actually, it won't even let you overwrite it. So now select your texture like that, and you can add some information. I'm not going to be adding any, but all you have to do is just type in there, and then also it says right here, separate entities with a comma. To use comma in description, I'm going to use a slash. So yeah, let's go on to the next page, and now we have to come up with a name for the GUI. I'm calling this copper ingot, because of course it's the copper ingot. And we'll be putting it under miscellaneous. And so everything here is correct. If you just want it to be an item, then you can have it right there. So now go to the next page, and then this is really complex. Coding actually comes in place, but you can skip in this. All this adds is basically like is just some extra stuff, like when an item is crafted, smelted. You can add some items into here like this. So basically, it's kind of like code.org, except it's more complex. That's because of like literally everything in here. You can add math. But also, you can import and export procedures, but I'm not going to be showing this just because this is the most complex part of coding it. At least I think that's really hard. If you want to add text, I'm not sure how you actually add the text. There's definitely this, but I'm not sure how to actually use any of this stuff. But of course, you'll be able to figure it out later. And you can just close that, and you can just ignore all that, and you can go to Save Mod Element. And now we have copper, and as you can see up here, it'll say one mod element, and it will say this action is currently disabled as Gradle task is doing something. Now once it says Gradle idle, you can save your work and export it to a jar file, and that's how you use the mod. But we're not done yet. We don't want to just add normal copper. We're also going to add some copper ore. Like that. There we go. We can get copper ore, and now we can also create another texture. How you can do that is there's no really good way to actually make the ores in the game besides the log side texture. I mean, if you want to use one of these textures, you definitely can. But you just have to find a good one first. So let's make this stone. Color stone. There we go. There we go. That's a stone. Color. So yeah, that's good. But now we also have to actually make this look like stone. We have to find the correct texture, because actually what's kind of weird is that there isn't no thing for stone. This may look like cobblestone, but it's actually leaves. And there's framed cobblestone right there. And there is gravel right there, but there is no stone, which I think is actually kind of weird. All this stuff is not stone, so I think it's personally kind of weird. But you can actually expand this farther, like this, like that, and here are all the elements. So now we can look at some of them. I honestly think that where is it? I don't know where it is. I'll just use this one. And this one looks the best for stone, and then also we can rotate it all the way down like this. It may look a little bit weird just now because we're trying to rotate it. There you go, almost done. And so now that's normal. That looks a little bit like stone, and so now we can go over here, and now we can actually select the ore texture. And right here is where you'll find the ore textures. And we can just choose one. I'm going to be choosing this one right there. And that looks about good for copper ore. So, save this texture. Now you got to make it a block. And copper ore texture. There we go. We're going to go to copper ore. And then go to the left one. If you go to the right, it won't fill in everything. If you go to the bottom, it won't fill in everything. But if you go to left, I mean, most of the time it fills in everything if you go to the left one first. But I would recommend just going to the left one and then clicking, and then just clicking on it like that, and then just pressing it and press select, and it will fill up everything. Well, now here's where the complex part starts. This is not that complex, but it may seem a little bit complex. So let's start at the top. Name in GUI. So this would be the name in the inventory or in the creative menu. So copper ore. There we go. This stuff, you don't have to enable it. It has gravity, like gravel or sand. Inventory tab, it will be in building blocks. Can plants sustain on this block? That means that plants will be able to grow on there. Can this block be a beacon base? That means it will be part of the beacon base. Does redstone connect to this block? That means that it can be powered by redstone. Enchantments, power bonus, no. Light opacity, yeah. 255. If you want light to shine through it, you can make it lower, and the material is made out of rock. You can select one of these, but it's going to be made out of rock. The tick rate, I'm not sure what this is. Tool able to destroy it is going to be a rock, so you need a pickaxe. Affected by silk touch, yes. Doesn't drop itself. You can check to enable it. I'm not, so I can show off another part. It'll drop one of itself. And sound step on. Since it's an ore, we'll be using stone. It's not going to glow. It is not unbreakable. You cannot walk through the block. And then with the materials rock, hardest able to break. 0 would be wood. Wood and gold. Then that's stone. That's iron, and that's diamond. But we're gonna be using stone pickaxe since this is gonna kind of be like iron. Well, let's go on to the next page. And then spawn particles around block. You don't need this, but you can have it. Particle types, and then there's just some other things in there. Go to the next page. And this is one if you want to have an inventory. Go to the next page, and then here's more procedures. Next page. And then here's the little bit complex part. This may be even more complex than the other pages, besides the procedures. But here, this may seem like a lot of information, but it's not that much actually. So what you want to do is, since this is going to be based off of iron, we're not going to have it spawn this high up. We're actually going to spawn it a little bit down. Make a spawn at, let's say 47. Sounds good. And it can spawn all the way at the bottom of the earth. It will be able, this is going to be spawning in the surface dimension. Make sure you have that filled in, or else it will disable spawning. This block can replace, it's actually going to replace iron. So this block can replace iron. So you're going to clear that out first and then add iron. We are not going to restrict this to one biome. And average ore amounts per chunk. Yeah, that's good. And then minimal height. And then, yeah, all that stuff is good. You can lower this down a little bit just because it's going to be a little bit rare. And then it doesn't really matter about that. We can just lower it down to 10. Actually, let's raise it up a little bit just because it's going to have to replace all the iron. So now that's good. And now we're gonna want to save the mod element. There we go. So now, another thing that we can do is we can actually add recipes. If you scroll down, you can add recipes. Let me just tell you everything you can add. Achievements, armor, biomes, blocks, commands, creative tabs, dimensions, fluids, foods, fuel, GUIs, items, key bindings, mobs, overlays, plants, potions, procedures, ranged items, recipes, structure spawns, and tools. So, we are actually going to be creating a recipe for the copper ingot. So, type in copper recipe. There we go. Creating recipe. Then what I have to do, it's very simple. Just like that. And then 1 copper ingot. And that's our very simple recipe. Save that mod element. And there we go. Now we have 3 mod elements. And now this is a nice, small, complete mod. Except we want to make this mod a little bit larger. Because I want to show you how I'm going to be making this mod. And also later on, I am going to be leaving a link to this mod. So you guys can definitely look at that. I just got a warning from my security search. I don't know why. I already had this thing installed for quite a while. It may have been just something else. So now, what we have to add now another block. This is going to be the copper block. Just like this. New block. And if we go over here, now we're also going to create another one from the template. This thing can literally be anything. Let's be that one. And then now we also will get the gold block texture. But we can make this brown, of course. Wait. Oh wow, that's very orange. We can actually make this a little bit more brown. There you go. That's going to be the texture of the block, except also we can make this look actually cooler. We can make it look like that, or even, I was thinking, this is what the iron block texture looks like. But what I was thinking that we can make it look like is a little bit different. We can make it have a small little pattern on it, kind of like that. So I like that right there. So we can save the texture. It's going to be a block texture, copper block texture. And this video may be a little bit long just because I am going to be creating a whole entire mod. So yeah. And we can go to left, we can click on that, and as you can see it fills up everything. Go to the next page, and then here's another thing I'm going to speed through this process because you already saw it with the ore. It's going to be on our building blocks. It's going to be this on metal. There we go. I'm actually going to make it stone pickaxe. So now everything should be good. But also, we want to make it a beacon base because it's actually going to be metal. And also we want this to actually be made made out of iron. But I mean, it's not actually iron, quote unquote iron, because it just says iron even though it's really metal. Let's go on to the next page. And the next page, and the next page, and the next page. This thing, how we disable things from spawning is what I like to do. I like to just drag it up to the very height, and then just close all this out just like that, and then lower all this down to 1 just to make sure that it never spawns. Make sure that everything's blank on there. You cannot make those blank. Make sure you make it to the very highest, just for safety, just in case. Well, there's the copper block. Now, also we have to add a recipe for the copper block. So let's do that. Copper block recipe. And then also not only can you create furnace recipes, you can also create other recipes such as crafting recipes and not just the furnace ones. So let's add the rest of them. And there's no quicker way to actually do this process. So yeah, it's gonna have to be like that. You can't just shift it all. Yeah, you can't shift. I just tried it. Why not make the recipe shapeless? Here we go. And so now we get a copper block. Save mod element, and bam, there we go. We got the copper block. So now the mod is pretty complete, except I want to add one extra thing. A tool. Except this tool is actually going to be a little bit more complex than your normal tool. This is going to be the multi-tool. This is basically going to be the main thing of the mod. Create a new tool, tool texture, and now let's create a brand new tool. So, what should we add first is definitely a stick. And also, we're going to want to add our pickaxe head. Whoops. That's kind of weird. Our pickaxe head right there. And also on here, we will add our shovel head. I want to make this 0 degrees. There we go. And this is also going to be brown. See? Let's make it a little bit, actually, yeah, let's make it a little bit darker. Like that. There we go. There we go. That is our multi-tool. Except our multi-tool is also it's gonna be an item, of course. But what we need is, let's just call it multi-tool texture. There we go. Also, we're gonna have to select tool texture. There we go. We can go on to the next page. And this is gonna be a multi-tool. It's gonna be classified as multi-tool. Let's go to name and GUI. Let's call it multi-tool. Except actually, it's not gonna be just a multi-tool. No, it's gonna be the mining tool. The mining tool. So we have all this. Let's make the harvest level 2. And this looks about good. Let's actually lower down the damage 3. Number of uses is going to be way higher. We'll make it maybe 540. 540. That's still not that many. Well, it's still pretty good. And now, yeah, I have to add blocks affected. Except for some reason, it's not working. So, next page. So now we want to go back to the multi-tool, go over here, on the next page, and now actually we're going to make this a pickaxe, I believe, unless, wait a second, okay, hardness level, efficiency, enchantability, number of uses, that's just weird. Why won't it let me add items? Interesting. Well, I guess it's not going to be a multi-tool after all. Sorry guys, but it is going to be pretty cool either way. Because we're going to make it very strong just because we can. There we go. Basically, it's actually going to be as strong as a diamond pickaxe just because we can't make it a multi-tool. So, it's still going to be called mining tool because we can. Next page. And save mod element. And there we go. It's not going to be the multi-tool. So it's still going to pop up in here as the multi-tool. Let's go over here. And let's create the recipe. So this is going to be the mining tool recipe. The mining tool recipe. And over here, and now we can create our mining tool recipe. You can get a copper block right there, copper ingot right there, copper ingot right there. We can also add an iron ingot there and a stick, just because crafting recipes can be cool. Get our multi-tool right there. Save mod element, and there we go. The mining tool recipe. Well, now, all we have to do to save the mod is go up to here, this little export thing up here. It says export to jar. Click on that. And now, it may look like I'm doing some things, but this is actually everything. And then you want to export your mod. Press I agree, for the mod. And now you can create a new folder, or also you can always go to the downloads, or even directly you can go straight to app data. I want to show you how this works. So now we can name this. Now we can name this really whatever we want. What I'm going to name it is the Copper mod version 1.0.0. Actually, let's just call it 0.0.1. Whoops. Accidentally added that. Well, there we go. This is 0.0.1. And save this. And there we go. I've just created a mod. We can just close that out right there. We can go to our Minecraft folders. And we can go to downloads right there. As you can see right there, there it is. Here's the mod that we created. We can copy that. Take this to app data. Right there. Let's see, mods. Put it in there. And I have also created another mod. I'm going to have JEI installed because this is for 1.12.2. And all you have to do now is go to your Minecraft launcher, get Forge 1.12 started up, and press play. And now I will show you that this actually works. This isn't just a mod idea creator. No, you can actually create your own playable mods, which I think is absolutely awesome. It's super duper fun to play around with. There we go. If we go over here, you can see Copper Mod 2.0. And here it is, version 1.0. Mod idea, Copper Mod 20. I will be giving a download for this mod in the description. So let me show you how it will work. And create this and Copper Mod 2.0. Let's make this a creative world. There you go. And I will be showing you the seed just in case you want the seed with the mod. The seed has nothing to do with the mod though, but you definitely can have it. And now my gerbils are going to start chewing, so that's probably going to ruin my audio. Sorry about that, guys. I bet I can just talk over them. Actually, no, they're going to be pretty loud. Let me just see what they're doing right now. Let's see. There we go. I don't think that they're going to be chewing anymore, but there we go. And now, it doesn't show up on here, but you can definitely see the items right here. We can grab our copper ore, and this is not part of the mod, this is JEI. This is another mod that I have installed. Got our copper ore, copper block, copper ingot, that's the mining tool, and to view the recipes, you can see them all right there. Just like that. And also, you will find this down in caves. You definitely will. Down a little bit. Let's just get a potion of night vision. Whoops. There we go, now we have some night vision. We can go down into this cave and hopefully we can find some. So as I said, this spawns roughly around here, so once we find some iron, hopefully we can find some copper. I can actually showcase it too, but it will look like that. It doesn't look the best. I'll probably update the textures sometime. Try to find some copper ore. There's some iron right there. Of course, it doesn't spawn 100% of the time, but you will see this just in your world. So you can get this really cool stuff right there. And this stuff does work. / game mode survival. As you can see, the pickaxe does work. Just like that. You can also get up, mine the coal. So yeah, everything does work. So yeah, let's see, let's just go into game mode, creative. Let's just get out. Oh wow, we literally dug through the mountain. I know we didn't, never mind. Well, yeah, guys, that was the end of the video. But, yeah, guys, if you want to see what happens to this, then you can definitely install C to see what happens in the forest fire. Or I can just do / game roll. Game roll. I forgot it. Random tick speed. Let's do it 400. There we go. Now we can see the forest fire really quickly. And nothing happened in the end. And nothing happened. Oh no. That's definitely happening. Hold on, we can make this even crazier. / game roll random tick speed. Make it 1,000. Oh. Well, yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel and you really enjoy my channel, it would mean a lot if you were to subscribe. Press the red subscribe button. And also, if you want to get notified whenever a brand new video comes out, make sure you hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed the video, it would be really nice if you were to like. Well, I'll see you guys all in the next video, guys. Have a great day.